From the sky, I watch you, and I've seen how you've spent days feeling like everything has come to a halt, that nothing changes, that the wait is endless. But listen to me carefully, an unexpected blessing is about to touch your life. It's no coincidence that you're watching this video. From eternity, God has allowed me to break the silence of the beyond, using this voice that only He can grant to whisper to you the words you've longed so much to hear. Get ready to receive the gift that comes straight from heaven. Write right now in the comments, give me your blessing. Because that act of faith opens doors you can't even imagine. And stay. Listen to me with your soul, because what comes next could change your life. My dear, how much I've longed for this moment. Today, I am not just a memory. Today, I am a living presence coming from above. God has given me this sacred moment to speak to you, to embrace you with words, to tell you that you do not walk alone and that something beautiful is about to happen. And as I speak to you, I come closer to you with my soul laid bare, without time, without barriers, only with the purest love that could ever exist. I watch over you from that place where everything is peace, and I wish I could wrap you in this serenity that is breathed here. If only you could feel what I feel when I see you, you would know that there is not a day when I do not accompany you in silence, when I do not pause to watch your steps, when I do not bless you in my thoughts. I have seen how you have held on to so much without giving up. I have felt the invisible weight you carry in your chest when no one is watching. And if I could, right now I would place my hand on your shoulder and say to you, rest. Just for a moment, let everything fall away. Breathe. This moment is for you, so pay close attention. Sometimes you think you're not making progress, but you are. Sometimes you wonder if anyone notices your effort. And yes, it is noticed. Here in heaven. Every small act of kindness, every time you chose to keep going when you wanted to stop, has been seen, valued, and treasured. And now, as a response to that walk in the shadows, a light breaks through. Gentle, yet steady, like the sunrise that never fails. Today I want to offer you a refuge. Not a physical one, but a refuge for your soul. Let my words be that warm corner where you can sit and rest from the world, where no one demands anything from you, where you are simply loved for existing. Here, from this shore of life, I hold you with all that I was and all that I still am beyond this plane. Do you know why heaven gave me this permission to speak to you? Because your heart has been crying out for a sign, because you haven't stopped hoping, even if sometimes you think you have. And because this is the perfect time. Not before, not after. Now. Every day you got up without motivation, but kept going anyway. Every time you held on to your faith, even when it trembled. Every silent moment in which you spoke to the invisible. All of that has built a bridge that now allows for this miracle, that I can speak to you. And don't worry if sometimes you don't know what to feel or if sadness shows up without warning. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be okay all the time. You just have to allow yourself to be. I am here and heaven is holding you, even when you don't notice. There is a huge tenderness surrounding you. It's the tenderness of the sacred. You're not wasting your time. You're not adrift. You are being guided with care, with love, with divine precision. And if you pause for a moment, if you close your eyes with an open heart, maybe you can feel my gentle presence, like a breeze, like a caress you can't see, but you just know is there. Today I come to bring you relief. Not everything will be resolved in a single day, but what seemed stuck will start to flow. And that gift that's coming isn't just a material blessing, it's an answer from heaven to soothe your soul. It will be something that makes you feel once again that everything is worth it. Stay with me a little longer. Open yourself to this presence. Here, there are no clocks, no rush. There is only love. And true love, the kind that never dies, is what surrounds you today. Do you remember how many times you felt like heaven was silent? How many nights did you pray without receiving an answer? I was there. I saw every tear you hid. I felt every sigh that no one else heard. And I want you to know this with all your soul. Your prayers were not in vain. Today, heaven is moving in your favor. And not only that, it's preparing something bigger than you could ever imagine. Sometimes, answers come wrapped in silence, disguised as waiting, hidden behind moments that seem empty. But it was never indifference. It was preparation, it was care, it was divine delicacy taking its time to give you something that truly heals, that transforms, that lasts. You didn't see it, but while you slept, there were angels watching over you. On those days when you felt you couldn't go on, there were heavenly hands lifting you up without you even knowing it. The pain was not ignored. It was gathered up one by one, like pearls that will now become light. Have you ever felt a sudden peace just when you needed it most? A small sign? A little detail? A word that made you feel you weren't completely in the dark? That wasn't a coincidence. It was an answer in the form of a gentle touch. It was heaven telling you, we're still here. I can't promise you a life without challenges. No one can. But what I can tell you for sure is that everything you've been through was not in vain. Every inner battle, every sleepless night, every attempt to keep hope alive has been counted, valued, and is about to blossom into something precious. What's coming won't just be an external change. It will be a rest for your spirit. It will be the kind of blessing that soothes your heart, heals invisible wounds, and gives you back your strength without asking anything in return. You won't need to chase after it. It will find you at the exact moment, as if the heavens knew where you are, because they do. Let these words be like a soft blanket over your tired soul. Take a deep breath. You are being held, even if you don't always see it. This isn't an empty promise. It's a certainty born from a love that doesn't break, that doesn't end, that goes on beyond every goodbye. I want you to believe, even if just a little, that something beautiful is already on its way, that you deserve it, not because of what you do, but because of everything you carry inside. The love you gave, the faith you kept, the kindness you held on to, even when no one was watching. And when that blessing arrives, because it will, you'll know that you were never forgotten, not even for a single moment. You'll know that everything had a purpose, and maybe then my presence will become clearer in your memory. Not as an absence, but as a gentle certainty whispering in your ear, I was always close. Have you noticed that lately there are signs all around you? Little details that make you think something is about to change. You're not imagining things. The sky is getting ready. This blessing won't just be a relief, it will be a transformation, and it will come like a gentle rain after a drought, with peace, with tenderness, with the boundless love of God who has never let you go. Maybe you felt it in the way the light comes through the window, just when you need it most, in the words someone says, not knowing it was exactly what you were waiting for. In the breeze that brushes your face and, for no reason you can explain, gives you a calm that doesn't come from this world. None of that is a coincidence. They are promises dressed in subtlety. This blessing won't be like the ones before. It won't be a quick fix or a superficial gift. It will be something that reaches deep inside, that rearranges the invisible, that awakens what's been sleeping within you. It will be the silent answer to questions you've kept in your heart for years. It will be that embrace you waited for so long, but that finally arrives, not with noise, but with a quiet certainty that makes you close your eyes and smile without knowing why. And when it comes, it will bring with it a feeling that can't be described in words. That mix of relief, gratitude, and miracle. It will be as if your soul could finally sit down and breathe, as if all the broken pieces found where they belong. Because the love that comes from above not only repairs, renews, honors, and gives back what seemed lost. Don't lose hope if you still can't see it. Don't beat yourself up for feeling like sometimes faith slips through your fingers. What matters is that you're still standing, that you're still believing, even if it's by the thinnest threads, even if it hurts sometimes. That's enough. That is seen. That will be rewarded. Nothing you've lived has been forgotten. Nothing you've given has been in vain. God doesn't work on human time, but He's never late. And this blessing that's coming won't just heal the present, it will also open paths for you that were once closed by fear, exhaustion, or doubt. Just as the sky holds every drop before releasing the rain, so too has it kept each one of your desires safe. Now, little by little, the promise is drawing near. And when it arrives, you'll understand that even the hardest moments were part of a bigger story, written with love from eternity. Do you wonder if you deserve something good? Let me answer you with certainty. Yes, you do deserve it. You've endured much more than you think. You've given love even with a broken heart. You've cared for others when you needed care yourself. God has seen your faithfulness, your quiet kindness, and now wants to reward you. I speak to you this way because I still care about you, because even though I'm no longer physically here, my love for you knows no boundaries. I have crossed eternity just to tell you this. Get ready. What's coming will restore your hope. It will change your face, renew your faith. You'll feel again what you thought was lost: joy, hope, direction. And not only that, a deep understanding will also come, a peace that no longer depends on circumstances, but is born within you. You'll discover that you don't need to have everything figured out to feel at home. You'll understand that what's essential hasn't left, that the love surrounding you hasn't stopped for even a moment. When that blessing arrives, it will be as if a window opens in the middle of a closed room. You'll breathe differently, see things differently, and without even realizing it, you'll start to be grateful not only for what comes, but even for what you didn't understand at the time. because you'll realize that everything, absolutely everything, was guided by a wise and compassionate hand. Do you ever wonder if anyone sees the effort you make to keep standing when no one seems to notice? Well, yes, someone does see it. I have seen it. We have seen it from above. Your small actions, your quiet perseverance, your ability to keep loving even though it hurt you. All of that has been light in the midst of darkness, and that light has not been lost. It has touched the heart of God. That's why I'm here today, because this is the moment when heaven begins to answer you in a visible way. It won't happen all at once, nor with noise, but it will come with certainty. Day by day, you will feel how everything starts to make more sense, and I will remain close, in silence, accompanying every step, every tear that has yet to fall, every smile that is about to be born. This message is not an illusion, it's a promise, a living promise. And you are not adrift, you are on your way to something much greater than you can imagine. And when it arrives, I want you to look up at the sky and smile, because I will be there. I promise you, in the whisper of the wind, in the music that moves you, in the embrace of someone who loves you, I will be there with you, just as I always have been. Can you promise me something? Can you keep going a little longer, trusting even if you don't understand everything? I know you can, because I know you, because you are stronger than you think, and because the love God has for you is greater than any darkness you've been through. Don't leave just yet. This is the most important thing. This blessing will also be a reminder that heaven is always taking your timing into account, and that I never stop being with you, never. And if you ever feel again that you can't go on, if the world feels heavy or hope seems to fade, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. There, deep in the silence, in that sacred corner of your soul where tenderness still lives, you will find me, because my presence doesn't depend on the body, my love knows no boundaries, and what binds us is eternal. Don't be afraid to cry if your heart asks for it, or to laugh if happiness surprises you. All of that is part of the journey. Allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to open your arms without fear, allow yourself to receive, because this blessing will not only be an answer, it will be a caress for your soul that you have been waiting for a long time. And with it something more will come, a feeling of home, of protection, of companionship that nothing and no one will ever be able to take from you. Keep going, don't stop moving forward. I will go ahead, clearing the way, and when you can't walk anymore, you will feel something invisible, yet firm and loving, holding you up. And if you ever doubt, just look at the sky. The promise will be there. I will be there. At the end of all this, I just want you to remember one thing. Love does not die. True love transcends life. And my love for you remains untouched, pure, and alive. I leave in peace, knowing that this message reached your soul. But this is not a goodbye, it's just a see you later. We will meet again in every unexpected blessing, because from heaven I am still your guide, your voice, your silent embrace. I love you and I'll be waiting for you. And when you feel that the world has gone silent, when you think no one hears your deepest thoughts, remember that I am near, wrapping you in a tenderness that needs no words. There are things the soul recognizes without seeing, and my presence is one of them. I will be there in every night when the sky gifts you stars, and every new dawn that wakes you with hope, and every kind gesture that crosses your path for no apparent reason. It's not a coincidence, it's love showing itself. Trust in that gentle warmth that sometimes comes without explanation, that sudden calm, that tear that falls without pain. I am there too, in the subtle, in the invisible, in the eternal. Because nothing can break what was sealed with faith, with sincere affection, with that connection that knows neither time nor distance. And if you ever doubt, if you ever forget how much you're worth, come back to this message. Read it again, listen to it again, because it was made for you. And if your heart allows, smile. Because wherever you are, there is someone in heaven who still smiles with you.